Gautama Buddha had a disciple whose name was Seen. He was a prince. He became a monk after being initiated on the first day when he started going for alms. Buddha told him, "You don't know anything about asking for alms. Till yesterday, you were a prince. Today you are a monk. Now you have alms in your hand. I don't know how you feel. That's why I've told one of my female disciples, Shakikas, that until you become proficient in asking for alms, you should eat food there. So don't ask for alms. Now go there and have your food." The prince Seen, who had become a monk, went to eat at Shakika's house. There was a distance of 2 miles on the way. He started thinking that now he will never get to eat his favorite food. Now he will have to eat whatever he gets. He remembered all the food he loved when he reached Shakika's house and sat down for food. He was surprised to see that his plate contained only those foods which he loved the most. Then he thought, maybe it is only a matter of coincidence that these meals are made today. He ate his food quietly. While he was eating, he realized that after having his meal, he had to travel 2 miles again in the afternoon. He thought, I used to take rest after meals. Shakika was sitting beside him and said, "Oh, monk, if you take rest for a while after the meal, I will be very pleased." He was again a little surprised. He felt that he had not said anything. He thought just in his mind, "It may be a matter of coincidence. I have come from far away. Therefore, she must have thought that I should have rested for a while." Anyways, Shakika laid a mat for him to rest. As soon as he laid down, he thought, "Today, I have neither a shadow nor a shed, and not even a bed. Now, the sky is the shed, and the ground is the bed. Today he has nothing." That female monk was behind him. She sat from behind and said, "Oh, monk, why do you think so? Nobody has anything. There is no shadow greater than Buddha. There is no better bed than the earth, and no roof greater than the sky. Please don't make your mind think sad like this." Now, it was difficult for the prince to accept the coincidence. He sat down bewildered. He said, "What's the matter? Are you reading my thoughts? Are you aware of what is going on inside my mind?" The female monk said, "Yes, certainly." Prince asked, "How?" The female monk said, "At first, I started observing my own thoughts in meditation. Now the situation has turned. My own thoughts have disappeared while observing. The mind has become thoughtless. Now, the thoughts of the one who is near me come under my observation." The prince monk stood up in panic and said, "I want to go. Now, please let me go." His hands and feet were trembling. The female monk said, "Why do you panic so much? What's the point of worrying about it? You have not rested well yet. You have just laid. Please take rest, then go." But the monk did not stop. He went straight back to Buddha and told him that from tomorrow he will not be able to go to that Shakika's place for food. Buddha said, "What is the matter? Did something go wrong?" The prince monk said, "There was no mistake. I got much respect, and I got the food which I love the most, but I will not go there. Please leave this matter." Buddha said, "How can I live without knowing?" The prince monk said, "Sir, I don't want to go there because that female monk can read the thoughts of others' minds. And that's a very dangerous thing, because seeing that beautiful girl, even sexual thoughts arose in my mind. Surely she must have read my thoughts too. What impression will she be having about me? How can I go there now? How can I stand in front of her?" Buddha said, "You have to go there. If such an apology was to be sought, then there was no need to be a monk. I sent you there for a reason. Until I don't stop, you will have to go there. Maybe for 2 months or for 2 years. But go consciously, go awakened from inside, observing what thoughts arise within you, witnessing what desires arise within. You don't do anything else. Don't try to resist those thoughts and desires within. Don't try to suppress them. Let them come and go. You just have to observe them from now on. Only this will be your spiritual journey." And the next day, that monk again left to go to Shakika's house. But today he was feeling very nervous. He was observing his mind while walking. As the woman's house approached, his panic and nervousness started to increase. He started feeling troubled as the restlessness started to increase. So did he become more aware. As soon as it seemed that the woman who could read his thoughts was nearer, he began to open his eyes wider. He became totally aware of his mind and body. When he was climbing the stairs of the house, he was totally aware. Even when he lifted his step, he was aware. Even if his breath came and went, he was aware of it. Even the slightest vibration of thought occurred within his mind. Any wave of desire arose in his mind. It was visible to him. He set foot on the first step and looked within himself. He was surprised. There were no thoughts inside. He set foot on the second step. There was complete silence inside. He set foot on the third step. He could see it through his mind. There was total emptiness there and no thought. He entered the house. He became more and more calm in his mind. Today he was completely aware, as if a lamp was lit in a house and every corner was illuminated. He ate food quietly and came back dancing. He fell at the feet of Buddha and said, "O Lord, a wonderful experience has happened today. When I reached the stairs, I became completely aware, fully conscious. I was shocked. There was not even a single thought. All thoughts had become white." Buddha said, "I sent you there for this reason. The way to nullify thoughts is to become fully aware of them. The more a person becomes aware of thoughts, the fewer thoughts enter his mind. Now, there's no need to go there from tomorrow. Now live your life as if your thoughts are being read by everyone. If we see in our life, we will see that we all live in an unconscious state. Live your life as if people around you can read your thoughts. Just imagine you are in the place of that young monk, and you know that the person in front of you can read your thoughts. What will be your reaction? Will you be able to think anything? No, you will start observing your mind. You will become more aware of every single thought in your mind. And then you will start observing your mind. Your mind will stop thinking, and as your thoughts disappear, so will your desires. And then your thoughts and desires will disappear. The awakening will be complete. There will be no blemish left in your mind. A self-revolution will take place on that day. The awakening of the state is the awakening of consciousness.